of your childhood. Either way, you wanna be honoring your inner child, either healing that inner child within you, or having some fun, doing things that you've always wanted to do as a child. Yeah. Particularly with this Page of Pentacles, it's about money. So I feel like you're learning. Children are always learning. They're curious. They want knowledge. Leo, I feel like you're learning about money. You're curious about money. Maybe, like I said over here, learning how to manage your money, how to save your money. This light is giving a glare. I'm sorry. Maybe learning about different ways of saving your money, investing your money, maybe even going back to school, to get a degree. But there's definitely learning going on here. And with the Pentacles, you're a go-getter. It's about going after what you want. It's about planting the seeds to your harvest. Yeah. Plant the seeds to your harvest. Be a go-getter. It's all about manifestation. Leo, you are a fire sign. You exude manifestation, okay? It's all about waving your magical wand, turning your dreams, goals, and desires into what you want them to be. Yeah. There's financial opportunities here. There's skill development here. Like I said, you could be going back to school. It's all about a promising harvest. All about a promising harvest. Expanding your harvest. Planting the seeds. New beginnings. There's a new beginning here. There's a fresh start here, especially when it comes to your finances. Manifesting more blessings, baby. You are manifesting more blessings. Learning new skills. Yep, there's definitely learning going on here. I feel like you could be going back to school, Leo. It also speaks about being a star student. You could be the star student. You could be the star employee at your job. But yeah, you are learning. You are expanding. You are growing, and that is beautiful. But then we got this damn Nine of Pentacles in reverse, backing up this growth. Where there's dependency going on, not taking care of your own responsibilities. Maybe this could be your child, Leo. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe your child is depending on you. I always tell my son, I'm not going to be here forever. So I need to get you to where you need to be so that when I'm not around, you can take care of yourself, baby. And I think that's what we should all be doing with our children, getting them to the point, where they can take care of themselves. Not when they turn 18, okay, you got to get out my house now, you on your own. No, you don't want to do that to your children. Why you want to throw your children to the wolves, to suffer? Yeah. I always tell my son, if you in school, you graduate from college or whatever you want to do, you can stay home, save up your money so that when you go out on your own, you'll have something to stand on. Yeah. Let's go a little deeper here. I'm not sure where to go with this. So we got a child here. Planting the seeds to your harvest, new beginnings, fresh start. But backing it up is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, where you're depending on others. Yeah. You got to be able, to take care of yourself, Leo. Be independent. Make your own money. Even your children as well. You got to get them to a point, where they're independent and can make their own money. Let's see. Let's go a little deeper. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I had this with Sag yesterday. Yeah. You could now be overspending, and you might need to cope with some major financial irresponsibility. Impulsive purchases and overspending might result in regret. You could also rely on someone else for money. This card serves as a caution against participating in dubious commercial dealings or get rich quick schemes. Yeah, you want to be careful with these get rich quick schemes. These often result in financial catastrophe. Be extremely cautious about who you trust. Double check any documents and treaties before you sign them. Read that fine print, Leo, before you sign anything. It may also represent scams, con artists. Yeah, there's some scammers around you, Leo. There's some con artists around you. The Nine of Pentacles might signify being careless with money, overspending, and living beyond your means in a financial tarot reading. It could also signify an inadequate level of financial security. And where I said you wanna learn as much as you can about your finances. Reach out to financial advisors and life coaches that can give you tools on managing your finances, investing your finances, setting up safe accounts, retirement accounts. Yeah, this is all about money. I had this yesterday with Sag. Money, 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 money. It's all about money right now. I feel like with all the fire signs, it's all about money right now. There is a level of abundance over you, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag, that requires maturity. Yeah. What your desires are require you to mature and learn as much as you can. Yeah. Because that's the same theme I'm getting for all the fire signs. Abundance. There's so much abundance. But there's also a level of maturity that is needed, fire signs. I'm talking to all fire signs right now, Aries, Leo, and Sag. There's an amount of maturity that is needed for you to manifest your desires, especially when it comes to your money, your abundance. And then you got the World card here. This is all about accomplishment, success. Yeah. It's about completion. I feel like whatever you're learning, whatever your desires are, is going to be a successful completion. You're going to be glowing with a sense of wholeness, a sense of fulfillment. It's like you're reveling in closure. I don't know what this completion is. It could be getting that degree. Yeah, finally graduating and getting that degree. It could be marriage. You could be getting married. You finally found out the love of your life. It could be giving birth. Yeah, having a child. You got a child here. But whatever it is, you're going to be glowing. You're going to be glowing with a sense of wholeness, fulfillment. You're going to feel so accomplished. You could have quit drinking. You could have quit smoking. You could have finally got over that toxic penis or vagina. Take it as it resonates. But it is a completion, and you're going to be so happy. All I really want is to be happy. Yes. Completion, success. Yeah. Maturing, glowing, and growing, new beginnings, fresh start. I tell you, this World card is a fresh start. It is a new beginning. Yeah. Moving forward with confidence. Yeah. It says move forward with confidence. Leo, you are a fire sign. You're probably you're probably one of the more confident fire signs. Yeah. Ruled by the sun. Yeah. I'm getting a sun card. That's all about joy and marriage and happiness. Oh, yeah. Definitely go watch the Sag reading, because I did that as well. Yeah. Baby. Big mama. Yeah. You're going to be feeling like big mama with this shit. Yes. Be open to new experiences. Appreciate the journey. Be open to new experiences and appreciate the journey. Baby, life is a journey. We got to appreciate the bumps in the roads and the setbacks. Yeah. Trials and tribulations are essential to our growth. How will we grow? How will we learn if we didn't go through trials and tribulations? Yeah, baby, you just gotta keep moving forward with confidence, like this world card say. All right, let's end over here. We got more money over here, baby. Let's get into it. The Three of Wands is in reverse, not parting ways. I had this with Sag. Sag is my rising sign. Leo is my sun sign. Virgo is my moon sign. I need to do a Virgo reading. In fact, we going into Virgo season. Like I said, it's one more week of Leo season. Then we in Virgo season. So yeah, Virgo, you will probably be my next sign to do a tarot reading for. But yeah, the Three of Wands speaks about not moving on. Yeah. And the World card just told us to move forward with confidence. It's time to move forward with confidence, Leo. Get out of your comfort zone. Part ways with shit that is no longer a factor. Yeah. So the Three of Wands in reverse. This is you, Leo. Wands is Leo. Not moving forward, not parting ways. It's like being stuck, playing it small. It says growth is available. Growth is available. But you want to play it safe, Leo? You want to stay in your comfort zone, baby? You got to get out of your comfort zone. It's time for growth. It's time to spread your wings. Spread your wings and fly away to a place that you long for. And your heart will be the pathway, searching for love that's evermore. Yeah. Let your heart be the pathway, Leo. Follow your heart. Yes. Here we go. Setbacks are essential to life's journey. We just talked about that. Setbacks are essential to life's journey and contribute to personal evolution. Time is of the essence. We here for a good time, not a long time. It's time to move on. It's time to spread your wings. Yeah. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles backing us up. Another queen. This is a financial situation here. A financial situation, a work situation where you're probably not spreading your wings. You probably want to put in your 2-week notice. Yeah. It's time to spread your wings, Leo. It's time to do what's really going to give you fulfillment. What's really going to make you happy. Yeah. So the Queen of Pentacles here gives me the mother from the movie Crooklyn. She was a teacher. She had 5 kids. She had a husband. He was a struggling musician. But she was teaching, working 9 to 5, coming home, cooking for them kids, taking care of them kids, giving out hugs, kissing boo-boos, while hubby is somewhere working on his music that's just not, bringing in much. But we got the wealthy Queen of Pentacles here, bringing in the money, taking care of the kids, taking care of the household. But it also speaks about having a work balance, having a work-life balance. So you got to balance life and work. I just was talking in the beginning about, work being overwhelming. I feel like, Leo, you got to take a break from work. Take a vacation from work and focus on your family, on your household for a little while. Yeah. This is all about self-love, loving on yourself. Rolls, curves, moles, stretch marks, and all. You got to love on yourself. You got to give yourself a break too, Leo. You got to get somebody else to do it sometime. Yeah. I also get widows with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe some of you could be widows, a single mom, or like I said, just a mom with a spouse in a house that's just not bringing in much financially. You're doing it all. Like I said, you're the breadwinner. You're bringing in the money and coming home and taking care of everybody. Baby, that can wear the body down. Yeah. I don't know. And then you got this Three of Wands, which is you in reverse, Leo. Maybe it's time to get rid of that struggling musician partner. Yeah. Let's go deeper with the Three of Wands financially. I'm running out of time here. So with the Three of Wands in reverse, which is you, Leo, this is you. The holding on to the past. Yeah, I said not parting ways, not moving on, holding on to the past. The past haunting you. Ooh. Something about the past is haunting you. Lack of planning, low confidence, self-doubt. Baby, we know that's not a Leo. I just said you rule by the sun. The sun is all about joy and happiness and marriage and ego and having confidence. Healthy ego, that is. Healthy ego. But yeah, right here we got low confidence, self-doubt, unhappy choices, no freedom, feeling like you have no freedom, not being able to grow, not expanding. It's because you're holding on to the past. You're holding on to the past. You're being haunted by the past. I don't know if it has something to do with finances. Something that has happened with your finances that's haunting you. I don't know if it's something to do, with your career or some woman in your life, Leo, that's haunting you, that you're holding on to, that you just have to move on from. I will say Pentacles and Wands are toxic. I don't know. I'm kind of getting maybe toxic relationship with your mother, because Cups is also toxic for fire signs. Wands, rather. Like I said, Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know. I'm kind of getting toxic mothers here too, Leo. Like, not having good relationship with your mother, or you not having good relationship with your kids. Again, I'm picking up on counseling, therapy, maybe with a mother energy. It could be a mother energy, a sister energy, is female energy, so take it as it resonates. But I'm picking up on, I'm kind of picking up on toxic females now, Leo, in your life. And it seems to be a mother, a grandmother, a aunt, a sister. Take it as it resonates. Like I said, it's female energy. And I feel like you need to have some type of healing session, with this person, where you can lay it all on. You both can lay it on the table, your emotions and your feelings. And maybe, come to some type of resolution. Yeah, because you can't keep letting your feelings haunt you. Yeah. But let's see. Let's go with this financially. Three of Wands, reverse, financially. Let's see. If the Three of Wands appears reversed, this means that you are going to be in financial chaos for a while. I don't know about that, because we got the wealthy Queen of Pentacles backing this up. This doesn't imply that you are going to become bankrupt or are going to have a lot of losses. It just means that you must have invested a huge amount of money for a business or any professional aspect for a while now, but are not getting back the desired outcome. Yeah, something that you invested in, Leo, is not as lucrative as you thought it would be. It's just taking too long to be, lucrative. It could mean that you do not evaluate every minor detail or outcome before investing. And that is what causes the delay, when you don't evaluate the details or the outcome before you invest. This card advises you to calculate all your finances and keep a good stock of how much money is going out and how much is coming in. Be more diligent towards your hard-earned money. Be more diligent towards your hard-earned money as you work for your career. And this will help you avoid any major losses. And then you got the Two of Pentacles telling you that, even though you're going through a financial storm, It's only for a short period of time. It's not forever. Yeah. Um, Setbacks don't last forever. Setbacks are for us to, reevaluate. And with this Two of Pentacles, it's time to reevaluate. It speaks about multiple priorities. You have multiple priorities. Um, It speaks about managing your time, balancing your resources, stretching your resources. So, Leo, instead of going out and getting them damn Saint Laurent sandals, head on over to Marshalls and get them Jessica Simpsons. Them shits be cute too. It's all about balancing your resources, stretching your resources. I feel like some type of investment didn't work out as you planned for it to work out. Um, Leo, and now you have to manage your time, balance your resources, stretch your resources, adapt. Adapting to problems can be managed by managing your time, your energy, and resources. Time is of the essence. Once again, time is of the essence. We here for a good time, not a long time, Leo. We got to move forward. We can't dwell on the past. The past is what it is. The only thing we can do is learn from the past and move forward so we don't make the same mistakes over and over again. We got to learn from our mistakes. Yeah, and move forward. We can't stay stuck and not moving forward. Yeah. You know, and when we going through those storms, it could be a financial storm, it could be a relationship. Whenever you're going through a storm, it don't last always. Trouble don't last always. You just gotta adapt and adjust during the storm. You can't stay stuck there. You can't let it keep you trapped. You can't let it haunt you. And if something is haunting you, Leo, you have to address it. You have to address it. Like I said, I picked up on some type of toxic female energy here. Yeah. You have to address those issues so those issues could be healed and you can move forward. Same with your money. You got to address the issues. Heal the issues with your money so that you can move forward. Most definitely. I'm going to leave it here. I'm kind of getting the Lion King now, too. When Simba ran from his past and he didn't want to go back. And then Rafiki, the monkey, he hit Simba over the head. And Simba said, ouch, that hurt. The monkey said, yes, the past can hurt. But you can either learn from it or run from it. Hopefully, Leo, you will learn from it and stop running from it. Yeah. Address it. Heal it so that you can move forward without the negativity that it brings. Yeah. Alright, Leo, that's how we ending this shit. Moving forward, addressing issues, be it financial issues, be it issues with other people. You want to address them. You want to come to some type of resolution so that you can move forward without the negativity in your soul, without it weighing you down. We started out in the beginning with the Hermit card. Whatever, money is not the motivator anymore. Whatever is going to make you happy is the motivator now. Yeah. So what's going to make you happy, Leo? Let that motivate you. Yeah. And heal the things that make you feel heavy, that make you feel negative. Yeah, you got to heal those things. Alright, Leo, that's how we ending your season. Yes indeed. I hope you enjoyed this last week of Leo's season. Have some fun. And like I said, then we going into Virgo season. Virgo is a pinnacle. It's time to get back to business. It's time to get to the bag, get to the career. Time to get back to work. Yeah, I go back to work next week. Yeah, I gotta go back to work. I owe. So I gotta work until I could live without a worry. I gotta work. Yes. So yeah, enjoy it. Live it up, have fun, and then do what you gotta do, Leo. Do what you gotta do to have that successful completion. Yes. All right. I love y'all, Leos, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.